Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone. We are live. Welcome to another Global Mass Meditation, one for DNA activation and connecting to God tonight. Very powerful show we have planned for you, which we're going to get started with in just a minute. Those of you who come in and are watching from Above and Beyond Duality on the GFL Station 2 channels we stream to at the end of this stream, so in about an hour and 20 minutes time, about 8:30 our time, whatever time that is for you. Those channels will no longer be receiving the broadcast, and you'll only be able to watch this Global Mass Meditation on Sunflower Life Official. So just be aware of that if you're planning to watch the replay. But yeah, we're coming live from Caledon, British Columbia. The sun is setting here. It's a wonderful night. Lots of astrological things going on. We've got a very, very powerful energetic window we are going through. Many of you know about it. We're going to talk about a little bit of some things we've been unearthing about astrology at the end of the show, some interesting fun facts, and why our DNA is actually linked to cosmological events. And when the Sirians started the DNA experiment of the Earth human form, of course, assisted with many other interplanetary races, they did so with, according to Radu Cinnamar, according to specific cosmological alignments. Very, very interesting. And they've got a very in-depth knowledge of this. Obviously, the master geneticists know all about how cosmology actually affects a species' DNA activation and development. Very, very interesting stuff. But we'll go into some of those things at the end of the show. Stick around for that. Anything you want to say, Pookie?
Always.
Oh, wait.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm not even saying anything tonight.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start a digital map of where all of our starseeds are who attend these global mass meditations. So in the live chat right now, please, or in the comments after, please do leave your city and your country where you're from. What we're going to do is we're going to pin on the map where we all are. I'm going to create this great grid and see where all the light workers are. So please do that. Your city and your country, please leave it in the live chat now or in the comments after. SCP. Thank you.
All right, it's my turn.
Go ahead, folks.
Welcome, family of light. This is Monday, March 27th. I'm Kelly, and this is David, my divine counterpart. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, we do these weekly global meditations. They're incredibly powerful. We're really doing them in alignment with these big energies, and that's why we're doing them in March. On Mondays for the month of March. And this is our last Monday meditation, so we're going to be switching our schedule very soon. You can get on the mailing list to get April's new schedule that will be coming out. I think we'll be moving to Wednesdays, but we are basically peaking at season 2 here. We are going to be winding down. April will be our last full month of global meditations. And then May, we're going to do a half month. So there will be 3 meditations in May, and then we are ending season 2. But we are still going to be doing one big monthly meditation just to take advantage of the huge energetic event that is taking place every month. So June will be the summer solstice. And so on and so forth. So it has been a big energy week. So David wants to know where you're from, what city, what country, and as always, how have you guys been feeling? It has been a wild week. Just a few days ago, Thursday, Friday, March 23rd, there was another huge transit. It was the Pluto moving into Aquarius transition. And yeah, it's just another wave of ascension symptoms and new beginnings and solar flares and CMEs, incoming light plasma. Aurora borealis has been visible throughout the skies all over. Bigger and brighter than it normally is. So on our end, we're trying to integrate all of that. This is DNA upgrades. This is activation. This is big stuff. So, really we've been saying this whole period has been like an integration period, but I'm certainly feeling nauseous these last couple days, pretty much ever since the aurora and that Pluto Aquarius transit happened on the same day as this massive Aurora Borealis light show.
It's big stuff.
I've been feeling incredibly nauseous, so you guys let us know how you're feeling.
But first,
I'm not even done yet.
Okay, sorry.
I just wanted to say that basically today is no exception to the big energies. We're actually finding ourselves in like a supercharged energy portal tonight. I don't know if I even told you, but we're in like a rare 5-planet alignment.
I knew this, yeah.
Yeah, so it's peaking tonight on the 27th and 28th.
And you can see it.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's been just a ton of activity for those of you who've got your eyes on the skies and photography and astrophotography especially. But Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Uranus, and Mars, they're all in alignment and on display in arc formation currently in the night sky. So we will be taking advantage of these energies again as we get started in tonight's meditation. So,
and for those of you who kind of get a bit overawed by esoteric astrology, I feel you. I had a conversation with my mom yesterday actually about this, and there can be a lot of information. It can be kind of overwhelming. It can override your base power, which is consciousness and presence. The two are obviously linked. But it is important to know about, in my opinion. And if you look at why that is, one of the reasons is a lot of the ancient teachings talk about it. And a lot of the ancient buildings that were built, the megaliths, and even not just the bigger structures, some of the smaller ones, they seem to be building them with basic stellar cartography, basic zodiac alignments in mind. And of course, they didn't have the internet back then. They did have other technologies, but they didn't have what we do now. They're actually much more advanced in many regards. Sometimes there were ages where that was not true. But they obviously knew about the alignments and how important they were. And I think they got that knowledge was passed down through our star beings, friends. It was kept alive until recently, last 200, 300, 400, 500 years, where it was kind of sort of snuffed out a little bit. But we're bringing it back. And so we're going to be talking about it on and off a little bit more, but we think that it's really important.
Yeah, we're going to go more in depth in that
in
future meditations.
But first
seems to be the theme of the night.
But first, firstly, thank you to all of you who have been giving donations. We really appreciate that. If we missed a thanks, then we apologize for that. We do and would request kindly that rather than giving us a donation, which is very, very kind, you can if you want, that you go on over to our store. We have a featured design every week for clothing. And this week we have a But First God. Of course, you know the saying But First Coffee. It's kind of a familiar one. But First God, which is, in my view, the most important thing. So we have these in 100% cotton. Some of you don't like cotton mixes. You want the pure cotton. So we've got these in the 100% cotton t-shirts. This is the men's. This is the ladies. So you can go and check out the link in the description after, or you can scan the QR code on the replay or now. But we're about to get started, so we don't do it now. Men's and women's, of course, lots of different colors, guys, not just in these colors. There's the men's hoodie and the ladies' hoodie as well.
I like that one.
Very cool. We'll blast them again at the end of the show. But go and check those out. If you want to donate to us, please do stop by our store and pick one of those up. I know many of you are. They're flying off the shelves. Not a virtual shelf. We don't have any real shelves because we use a drop shipping provider. But thank God, because otherwise we'd be absolutely caked in inventory. But yeah, thank you all those of you stopped by our store. And yeah, we just would love for you to pick one of those up. So go and check them out after the show. But yeah, let's get in the mood, guys. Get in the mode
settled in
for a global mass meditation. It's going to be really powerful. Start to feel our DNA about to shift. In this one, let's do a little 60-second countdown for you all there and some music.
Yes, we're going to be doing some DNA activations tonight and just really getting in touch with that creator energy, that God code, that God source energy within our DNA. So settle in, grab a drink, Kleenex, crystals, whatever you feel you need.
Well, I'm not quite ready yet.
David's not ready. We'll play the bowl. Hopefully we're not having any technical difficulties here.
My external drive decided to have a little bit of a meltdown, but we'll get that back in.
So I'll just let you all know that we have our third episode of our podcast airing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
At 11 a.m. our time, 11 a.m. PST. So some of you that don't get to catch our meditations live that are on the other side of the pond, this might be an ideal timing for you.
Mm-hmm.
We have our episode 3, the God Code, actually. Obviously, that the teachings by Patricia CORI and some of her wisdoms did inspire some of this meditation tonight. So we are going to be bringing her energy and essence into our meditation tonight. And we'll be sharing her knowledge and wisdoms tomorrow on podcast episode number 3. So tune in, join us, check it out, catch the replay.
No, I know you don't hear the music because it hasn't started yet. Okay, there we go. I got some music coming in.
Now you should hear the music. Give us a 5 by 5. Let us know how the volume is with our voices.
I'll just wait for a quick message in the chat. Let us know how we are sounding with that music.
Everybody's relaxing, babe. They don't want to get up and text you.
I know. They don't. 555. Okay, thank you, Graylin McRae.
We appreciate you.
3 5s.
Yeah, amazing.
Beautiful. Okay, 5
Even
by 5
better,
as well.
even better.
Thank you, Daryl.
Those angel numbers.
All right.
We are taking it to the angelic realms tonight.
I'm going to switch screens. Let's just take off this little graphic. Let's just dial in, guys. Let's just take a couple of breaths here.
Integrating that light in this week.
I want to invite you all now just to close your eyes. And take 1 or 2 deep breaths. Let's settle into that present moment together tonight, wherever you are. Let's make this a sacred space. Claim it wherever you are. Claim it with the breath. Breathe in the Creator light. And on the out breath, let go of any useless tension, any discordant energies. Monday night, let it all go. Release it. Give it to God. Give it to your higher self. Let all those discordant thoughts and lower chakra energies release with the out breath. Breathe in the Creator light. And at this time, I'd like to invite you to invite your guides and your team to join you. Just usher them in with your mind's eye. Beckon them forth. Have them surround you. The love light energies. And perhaps if you don't know who they are, invite them in for the first time. Call upon those who are of the highest love light frequencies only to join you, to assist you in this meditation, to bring forth the light. And at this time, we also call upon the archangels of the 4 directions. Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel. Join us in the 4 directions, our brothers of light. Hold the space, protect us, form an impenetrable barrier of light. As we call upon the masters in the divine hierarchy to join us. We ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain the loved one, Zoroaster the king, Zarathustra the magi, Lao Tzu the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji, the Eternal One. Lahiri Mahasaya, the Smiling Guru. Sri Yukteswar, the Teacher. Paramahansa Yogananda, the Gift. El Moria, the Lord of the First Ray. Kuthumi, the Great Guiding Light. Dwal Kul, the Master Teacher. Paul, the Venetian. Serapis Bey, the Lord of Ascension. Hilarion, the Bringer of Joy. The English Master, Douglas Baker, the Keeper of this ashram. Gaia, the Great Mother Earth, and all her elemental kingdoms. Isis, the Great Mother. Mary Magdalene and the High Priestess energies. Krishna, the Avatar. Kuan Yin, the Incandescent One. Amun-Ra, Avesta, Helios, the Solar Logos. Aina, the Ninth Dimensional Guide. Mohammed the Prophet, and Joshua who walked with God. The Masters in us, Yahweh in us, Saviors in us. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold the breath. Activate the pineal. Activate. And release. And when ready, take another deep breath in and hold. Lighting up the cave, bringing the pineal online. And when ready, release. And one final deep breath in. Hold the breath. Feel the light permeating every cell. Activate. And when ready, release. Let us fully commit to this meditation. Let's allow ourselves to become activated. Let us take a moment just to acknowledge our DNA for where it is in our body. Thank it for what it has done for us to this day. And give gratitude to this activation and what it is to become.
Hello and welcome, family of light. It is the final week of March 2023, and this has been an incredibly impactful month of transformation and integration. A shift has taken place in each of us, and as we move further into this new astrological year, it is sure to be even more monumental than the last, as the energies only continue to amplify. Massive amounts of light and galactic energy in the form of solar high-frequency plasma and CMEs have been blasting Gaia this past week, so intensely that it is visible to the naked eye during events like the Aurora Borealis. And tonight, it is all about opening the pathway so we can optimally integrate all of these big energies. And I do believe that once you make a choice to walk the spiritual path of knowing that you are a child of God and are really truly trying to make every moment about ascension and connecting to your higher self and recognizing the Creator in all there is, you are already in the evolutionary process. And as long as you keep choosing and seeking moment after moment, truth, light, love, then you will continue to progress, and this will be the way through. We are divinely guided, dear ones, by this very love, light, truth. This is the Creator, and it is present everywhere for those with eyes to see. There is sincerely only one way to find and seek and connect with the Creator, to find the unconditional love and light. And this is to start exactly where you are and just keep going towards it. Surround yourself in the things that feel like love and feel like truth, and keep seeking it and feeling it out. And if you feel that you are surrounded in darkness, then it is only through all of the darkness and facing all of the fear, staring at it deep in your reflection, allowing yourself to feel that, acknowledging, accepting the feelings, validating them. It's okay if you hated something before. It's okay if you were unforgiving. Forgive yourself now. Forgive them now. Choose love now. In this moment, you have a choice. And in the next moment, you will have a choice. And the only way to really find your way through is to constantly choose light and love in every moment. And then we realize in our pursuit, it isn't about seeking. If seeking implies anything outside of self, no, dear one, because it is within you already. And you have the ability to choose, if you will, to become it. Then it is not about seeking, but becoming. Coming home to the very God essence and love light you seek is by you creating. It is not something you go and find outside of yourself. It is a mindset. It is a choice. It is a perception on life that you are choosing to have, choosing to become. And in becoming, you will find the Creator within. You will feel the life force energy pulsating within. And then you can truly start to believe and know that you are a perfect creation. You have the energy signature of God inside of your genome sequencing, inside of your very DNA, whether you can see it or not, it is there. And now is about connecting with it. Because if you are choosing to be unaware of this connection with the Creator and all there is, then you are devolving by default. This is our experience in the physical, tangible, 3D, biological world of form, that if we are not making an effort to use our own energy and power, then we will lose our own energy and power. And it is quite simple, as every single ounce of our energy and power resides here in the present moment with our own thoughts, own words and actions. And your choices, these are your actions. This is what you are choosing to do. So it's time to get very clear with yourself about when exactly you are choosing fear instead of love. And we all have more work to do on this, as it is so easy to fall back into the patterns of fear without even realizing that we have gone there. It is so deeply programmed and wired into us. It becomes palpable that clearing this energy is necessary before our DNA activation can fully take place. So let us choose to evolve instead with our own energy and through our ever so powerful intention. Let us choose to relax deeply. Let us choose to breathe and feel present in our bodies as we take it a level deeper now. And as we use our imagination to construct our own extraordinary temple of light, a crystalline personal pyramid where we will connect deeper with the higher dimensions and our higher self. We first lay the 4 points of the foundation in the 4 directions, north, east, south, and west. And we connect the points along the ground with 4 massive crystalline beams. Color and texture is always your choice, however the mind's eye chooses to see it. And again, from the 4 points, 4 more crystal beams arise up from the base, forming together at the peak, at the top of the pyramid. From the point of view that you are inside the center of this pyramid, upon a translucent table in the middle of it all, a giant quartz-like crystal hangs down above you. You understand intuitively that this pyramid amplifies your connection to the divine and your higher self. 4 orbs of light arise, one from each of the 4 directions and corners of the pyramid around you. The orbs of light are 4 different colors: green, red, white, and blue. You know and feel their energies. You recognize their presence as the 4 archangels of the 4 directions. Archangel materializes from the south corner of the pyramid, and he is surrounded in a bright magnetic blue aura. Archangel Gabriel appears in the west corner with a brilliant white light aura. Archangel Raphael comes in from the east, beaming a loving green auric field. And lastly, Archangel Uriel arrives from the north, illuminating a bright red-colored aura bursting forth from within him. The 4 archangels station themselves in the 4 corners of the table on which you lay upon. The force field of their light is so strong. It engulfs you entirely as they each approach the table. And as each arrives, and as each new auric colored field washes over you, you feel more whole and more complete with each one. This is the earth, air, fire, and water, the 4 bodies: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. And this is the balance surrounding you, protecting you, and supporting you. They are also here to assist us in clearing any residual energetic blockages, attachments, and programs that might still be running in the background. The 4 archangels with their 4 auric light bodies are sending light codes, and they are finding their way deep down into you to aid and assist you. As the colored light is encasing you and soaking into you, it is healing and clearing all physical strands of your DNA now. But that is not all it's doing. These are pure and potent light codes directly from the angelic realm. They are scanning your DNA templates and sub-templates, ensuring the correct coding, direction, and sequencing, opening and unlocking all DNA templates. And this eases the process for your mind-body-spirit complex to open and receive these high-frequency solar and galactic gifts that are seemingly never-ending and ever-revealing. Relax and breathe deeply. It is important to keep the channel open and relaxed in order to receive the new codes, colors, symbols, sounds, and shapes from our higher self. Allowing yourself to receive the light of the 4 archangels will open you up to receive more activation of all non-physical strands of DNA. The physical form of the archangels has disappeared, and what remains is 4 perfect circular bubbles of light surrounding you, holding space, and assisting you in doing this great work. It is now time to use our energy chakra centers to further activate and bring online our DNA. We will start at the root chakra. Bring awareness to the base of your spine, the tailbone, the coccyx. Expand and feel into the space around the tailbone and down the legs. The energies are encouraging you to release any negative fear-based thought patterns regarding your own safety and security, your home life, and basic needs. The message is that we will be provided for when we walk in love and in faith. So as you take a breath in and release it now, imagine seeing your root chakra as a red energy, increasing brightness until it becomes a bright white light. Moving up to the sacral chakra, located at the sacrum bone. Expand your awareness to the surrounding areas of the energy center. And here, let us release any fear-based thought patterns we have about ourselves. Any stories that we tell ourselves that are limiting or lead us to believe that we are not worthy. The message is to take full responsibility for our own health and happiness through the choices that we make. Take a deep breath in and release. Your sacral chakra is an orange energy. See it as it increases in brightness until it becomes a bright white light. Moving up the lower back to the lumbar spine, near your belly button is where the solar plexus is located. This is often where we seek external validation outside of ourselves through experience, relationship, outcomes, and identity. Here is where we release any fear-based negative programs and attachments to anything that is outside or external to our own conscious awareness. The message is that everything is a reflection to look within. Take a breath in and release it now. See your solar plexus as a yellow energy, increasing in brightness until it becomes a clear, bright white light. Moving up into the thoracic spine, the rib cage harnesses our heart chakra, a very important energetic center in the course of our evolution and ascension process. And many of us still have heart walls up that we have built to protect ourselves, which perhaps at one time served a grand purpose, but today it only stands in the way of our next evolutionary and quantum leap. It is time to release any negative fear-based programming that limits you from being fully able to love yourself and others unconditionally. The message is to open your heart to love and to start with self. Feel into your chest, lungs, and area surrounding the heart. Take a breath in and release it when ready. Feel and see the love in your heart chakra as a green energy, increasing in brightness until it becomes a clear, bright, white light. The throat chakra is at the level of the cervical spine and neck. Think of your voice, your communication style, and the words that you speak about yourself and others. Release any communication patterns that aren't attracting your highest outcomes. Take a moment to understand the importance and power that your words hold. Repeat after me. I am a powerful creator. I create my own reality and experience. I am ever evolving. I am perfectly created in the image of God. I choose love. I choose truth. I am here for a great purpose and reason. The message is to observe before speaking and to respond with love always. Now take a breath in and release. Envision your throat chakra as a blue energy center, increasing in brightness until it becomes a clear, bright white light. Bring your attention now up out of the spine and into the brain, into the pineal gland. The third eye chakra, energy center, is strengthening with this very exercise. Using our imagination to visualize the colors and to feel the energies. The third eye is an enhanced visual tool for processing energetic and psychic extrasensory information. Much like how our other extrasensory abilities need to be practiced and nurtured in order to fully blossom, the third eye is no different. It is time to release any negative thought patterns or expectations that you may have surrounding your energetic abilities at this time. Take a deep breath in and release. Envision your third eye as an indigo energy, increasing in brightness until it becomes a clear, bright, white light. Lastly, bringing our focus to the seventh and final energy center of the body, the crown chakra. This is an opening at the top of the head, which serves as a portal of connection to Source. It is our soul's direct byway to Source. The crown energy vortex is our bridge to all the higher realms. It is the portal of divine light that bathes the energy body, the spirit, and soul. And it is from that brilliance that we are always reminded of our true essence, reminded that we are a spirit temporarily residing in a human body in physical form in order to experience matter in a sensate world. Our own crown chakra is the very point in the etheric system where our electromagnetic biological energy bodies and awareness of self is connected directly to a higher universal consciousness. The message is that transcendence is by way of the crown upon the emergence of oneness. It is time to release any negative thought patterns or expectations that you may have formed around your relationship with God, Source, and the Creator as any type of savior figure, as you take full accountability for each breath you receive. So take a breath in and release. Envision your crown chakra as a violet pink energy, increasing in brightness until it becomes a clear, bright white light. On the table, within your personal pyramid of light, the colorful bubbles of angelic auric light have morphed into a bright white light emanating directly from you, signaling that the mind, body, spirit is cleansed, clear, open, and online. A receiver and a transmuter of energy. When you breathe in, you receive, and when you breathe out, you give. Before we transition to the next half of our meditation, your higher self has one last message, which is advice taken from the masters that they would like to share with you as a tool to connect closer to the Creator Source energy within. The masters go on to explain the real meaning of the Holy Trinity. These are three elements that make up the Creator Source energy. Number 1, the omniscient, the all-seeing. Number 2, the omnipresent, the ever-present. And number 3, the omnipotent, the all-powerful. The higher self suggests we each embody these 3 aspects to be the omniscient, all-seeing, to become the observer, to be the omnipresent, ever-present, finding yourself having presence in the present moment as often as you can, and to be omnipotent, all-powerful, stepping into your full power and potential by stepping into the role of creating the life you want to experience. And as the message ends here, your attention is then captured by the blue orb of light returning from the self. It is Archangel Michael returning.
So let's take a deep breath in and release and go a level deeper. Our great brother of light, Archangel Michael, is here for a message before our final DNA activation and God connection in tonight's Global Mass Meditation. So in your personal pyramid of light, lie down upon the table in the center of the pyramid. The violet flame is underneath you. The giant quartz crystal above you. The energy of our great brother, Archangel Michael, is all around you. You feel safe and warm, and you gently relax upon the table. Archangel Michael speaks. Beloved Masters, I come tonight with a message about the next level of your spiritual awareness. It is true that the majority of humanity has forgotten that within the universal laws, there is a God-given right which allows each human being to reclaim the ability to commune with the Masters, the great beings of the higher realms, and to connect to our Father, Mother, God. You see, internal communication is a direct sharing of thoughts without words or sound. This is your natural state of being. However, there are prerequisites and conditions that must be attained before you can access the universal telepathic airways. So tonight, as you're in your personal pyramid of light, ask your guardians, your guides, your angelic helpers now to join you, if you haven't already. Ask your personal council of light to assist you in your endeavors to strengthen your resolve and to give you the power, the will, and the wisdom that you need now to move into the next level of spiritual awareness. You are all now in a critical phase of your spiritual growth process, and yes, it is time for another activation tonight. Another gift from the higher realms, a gift from your higher self. At this time, you are being asked to release all that is holding you back from the spiritual freedom you are seeking. This means dysfunctional and restrictive relationships, harmful, addictive, and negative habits and thought patterns, and possessions that are taking up too much of your time, effort, and abundance. You, the light bearer listening to this, know exactly what we refer to. It is time to let it all go. During the shifting of the ages cycle, you are experiencing now a great variety of transformative changes. You are indeed reclaiming all the personal fragments of energy and thought forms that you created during your long journey into the physical expression. You are reuniting with the many sparks of consciousness that make up your divine self and your soul family. And you are also now striving to become a spiritual human adult while existing in an ever-expanding multidimensional realm of physicality. You, the light worker, and those of you in the world have laid the groundwork and are well upon your way to self-mastery. You are ready for the next level of spiritual awareness, to connect to the divine spark of God that you are. You, the starseed, the brave ones who have suffered through and emerged triumphant from many dark nights of the soul, in order to purge yourselves of old self-limiting concepts and energy patterns, are now ready to step to the foreground as the vanguard of evolving humanity and the inhabitants of the light, bright and refreshed 5D and beyond Mother Earth. You could not choose a more worthy cause or a better way to serve humanity and our Father, Mother God at this time. So accept now this gift and these blessings that will be offered to you, my brave ones. You are needed, so needed, and the rewards are infinite. We shower upon you the blessings of the celestial angelic realms. You are loved most profoundly. I am Archangel Michael, and I bring you these truths. So be it. So take a deep breath in and breathe it out. Let us journey now to the planetary chakra above the earth together. So leaving your pyramid of light in your personal Merkaba, float up through the top of the pyramid, passing through the walls effortlessly, journeying towards just above the earth. As you look down, you see Great Mother Gaia spinning, oh so gently but so powerfully, silently. As you look around, the great family of light is all around you in a great circle. It is time for our final DNA activation of the night. In the center of the circle, a great shaft of light comes from high above you and creates a portal in the middle of the circle, a great ball of brilliant golden white light. When you are ready, travel towards it and enter into the light. It is time to journey to the grand central sun. As you move into this great cosmic elevator, you are transported instantly through a galactic wormhole, twisting and turning in a great tunnel of light. You feel safe despite the speed you are traveling. You are journeying towards the great light of the galaxy, of the universe. One final twist and turn, and a great flash of light occurs as you exit the wormhole and arrive at the grand central sun. It is a brilliant ball of golden white light, filling your entire view, bigger than anything you can ever imagine. It is now time to bring awareness to the one truth on another level for you, beloved one, that you are an extension of creator energy. And yes, you have contemplated this before, but it is time to bring full awareness to this fact. You are God, and God is in you. For something to become realized, you must first become aware of it. But awareness is not enough. No, you must hold the vibration. You must make that faith, that belief, a knowing energy. So as we bring our awareness now to that God spark within us, a simple exercise we can do to validate this is to bring our awareness to our physical heart beating in our chests. The heart truly is a cosmic organ, a galactic intelligence. It is an involuntary muscle, meaning there are no signals coming from the brain to make it beat, yet it beats endlessly and tirelessly throughout your entire life. Science in the mainstream fails to explain this, fails to account for what makes the heart beat. But you already know, beloved one, it is your God spark. It cannot be seen with the eye. Take a moment to give gratitude to your great heart. It beats all on its own and is the only muscle in the human body to do so. So let us bring our awareness now to this great grand central sun in front of us. The journey is not quite finished yet. There is one more stop to make on this great galactic bus ride tonight. You see, the great central sun, like all suns, are in fact a stargate. You're invited now to travel forth into the grand central sun. As you get close to it and move into it, you feel it is quite cool. There is no heat, but you do feel its great energy surrounding you in every direction for thousands of miles. In the grand central sun you reside now, and as you do, there is a great flash of white light once again, and you are instantly transported to another grand central sun. This one is even bigger. But wait. This is creator energy and creator light that you are now within. Feel yourself become a part of this light. This is creator energy. You notice this great sun, this great energy, as huge rays of light streaming forth like our sun on a normal day, but so much more magnified. In every direction, these great shards of light split off. And now you realize you are one of these beams of light. You are part of the Creator. You are not the central source, but you are an extension. Never beginning, never ending. Feel yourself now as that great Creator light, beam of light. And as you take a deep breath in, say to yourself, I am connected to everything. And as you breathe out, say to yourself, I am attached to nothing. Let us breathe in 3 more times. Take a deep breath in. I am connected to everything. I am attached to nothing and no thing. And breathe in the connection. And breathe out and release all the attachments. And as you complete your 3rd breath, you, the ray of light, the extension of the Creator, now shine forth across the galaxy, speeding through everyone and everything, every planet, every star, every solar system. Nothing escapes your brilliant white light. Everywhere you go, you shine forth the great Creator light. Speeding across universes, you travel now. Take a moment to smile as you meditate. Feel the deep love of the Creator. Feel a merging of great esoteric galactic DNA with your own. Traveling across universe and universes more. You see a small green-blue planet coming up quickly in front of you. You, the beam of light, are headed towards Earth. So pass down and into and cover our great mother planet, our great Gaia. Move through the atmosphere like a wave of light, encompassing everything with your love light energy. All the birds in the sky, all the elemental kingdoms, down through all the tree canopies, sweeping across every city. No one is safe from your brilliant light. They are bathed in it. Moving through every person, every child, every human being, every animal, every insect. And as you move through with your great ray of light, you become part of it. But you remember that you were never separate from it to begin with. Your ray of light penetrates deep down into the earth and connects with all the inner earth beings, all the inner earth kingdoms and cities and crystal cities. Feel a great merging, a great connection to all that is. For you, beloved one, are indeed an extension of the Creator. So let us take a moment to breathe this energy into our entire being, feeling our DNA transform, calling upon that DNA to transform higher strands. As this ray of light, see and feel your DNA becoming golden white light in your physical body. What a great transformation this is tonight. You are a spark of God, sent forth to share that light. So repeat these words now and let us finish. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Twice more now. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. And like the beam of light that you are free. So I'd like to invite you now to take 60 seconds just to integrate these energies. Feel them permeating your DNA, your physical body. As you do, see all your cells become light and white and golden, transformed with Creator light. As you remember once more that God is within you. And every time you wish to create, to connect to God deeper, to create that living light, imagine yourself as the ray of light, like tonight. So let us take a few more deep breaths. Connected to everything, attached to nothing. Let us make this our mantra this week and beyond. So let us start to come back now. I encourage you to revisit this place often. We never really leave the ray of light. But let us come back into the physical now. I will count from 5 to 0 as we come back. If you like, you can direct the ray of light back into your physical body, transporting your consciousness back. 5, moving towards the physical body wherever you are in the world. 4, entering into the body, feeling more dense and physical. 3, starting to feel animated a little bit more, moving the feet, hands. 3, wiggling toes and fingers. 2, just moving shoulders around. 1, moving the head from side to side. And when you're ready, 0, welcome back. Open your eyes and let us integrate these energies for a minute. There's no rush. All right, guys.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. I think our video is a bit slow, so I apologize for that.
Oh, what happened?
I'm not sure. But let me give you a little minute to come back. I don't know why we are particularly slow right now, but I presume you can hear us okay. You may have to just deal with a bit of a jerky video for some reason. What I might do is just unplug this guy. Maybe that's slowing us down.
Let's see if that works.
We're still a bit slow, but it's okay.
That's okay.
Anyway, guys, thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. Very powerful meditation, that DNA activation. Let us know how that feels in your body.
Whew, it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to say, I don't think we should talk too much about the astrology stuff that we were going to mention, and maybe save that for next week's meditation.
Okay.
And, we're going to be coming on tomorrow. We're going to be sharing a lot of information, and it's going to be like we're coming live again in no time. So I was going to say maybe we'll just end tonight's meditation and go maybe more into what we were going to say in future meditations, because it's a lot.
And we have been going for a while.
We've already integrated a lot of information tonight. So I feel like we should just kind of close tonight and pick back up tomorrow with Miss Patricia, Corey.
Join us live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time for our next episode of the Towards the Light podcast with Patricia, Corey. We're going to be diving deep on the God Code and our latest new book, and it's going to be a really empowering chat. So make sure you check that out. I'll put a link in the description for that show so you can come by, but we'll be live on the Sunflower Life tomorrow and the other channels too for a little bit at 11 a.m. tomorrow. If you want to, I think one of you asked me, the graphic on tonight's meditation on the screen connected to everything, attached to nothing. We have that in 2 forms now up in our store. It's a print, a beautiful satin print you can pick up, or there's a really cool canvas which wraps around with that galactic DNA strand as well. You can pick up that if you want to. And once again, if you are going to make a donation, please pop by our store instead. We appreciate that. And we can share our light with everyone else.
Yeah, it's always nice to have little mantras around the house. It sure beats writing it on a Post-it note and sticking it on the mirror.
And it might remind you, tonight's meditation connected to everything, attached to nothing. It's a really good little breath work exercise, that. But thank you all for joining us tonight. We certainly appreciate your attendance and presence, all your wonderful comments. And we'll see those of you that come along tomorrow on tomorrow's show at 11 a.m. Pacific. And that's going to be an electric podcast. So, have an amazing 24 hours. If we don't see you, have an amazing week. We are live again for next week's Global Mass Meditation on Sunday. If you want to not miss, Monday. No? Oh, because we're in April. Wednesday. That's right. God, the month's going fast. Next Wednesday. Because
David is not the one who does the scheduling. He doesn't even ever know what day it is. Let's be honest.
True.
What day is it today?
Next one is Wednesday next week. So check that out. But join our mailing list. Go to our website, thesunflowerlife.com. Go to the bottom of the page, enter in your email address, and you'll be automatically put on our mailing list. Please don't request to be on our mailing list any other way, because that's the automatic version. And otherwise, you probably won't get added to it now. We did add people who were coming in through other contact pages before and emails. But please do use that method. It's the easiest way for us to process. Bottom of the website on the front page, enter in your email.
And do you have our Instagram up on the screen?
I don't right now, no.
Because that is another way you can add yourself to the mailing list. We always put our links for upcoming podcasts, upcoming meditations in our link tree, in our bio on Instagram at _sunflower_life. Just click on the link tree and there will be just a clickable link where it says add me to the mailing list, and it pops up right away. All you have to do is enter your email. Bada bing, bada boom. You should be added to the mailing list. So exciting stuff coming up this week. We do have episode 3 of the Towards the Light podcast tomorrow. And then on Saturday, April 1st, we are celebrating our new year. So we're going to actually have a spiritual party with like-minded friends, and we are going to be celebrating ringing in the new year, the new astrological lunar year. And this is a new thing for us. So we are excited to connect back with you next week, next Global Mass Meditation. And you know, we can update you on how everything went.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But that's all we have time for, guys. So thank you for joining us. Sorry, we're a bit glitchy at the end here. Not quite sure what's going on. But anyway, thank you for sticking with us.
We appreciate you.
Have an amazing night wherever you are. We're all connected. So go and be that beam of light. If you're going off to sleep, if it's your, I know we have some Australian viewers, if it's your daytime now, then, or UK viewers, then go and bring that ray of light into the day, your next day. So yeah, guys, towards the light. We'll see you guys soon. And we love you.
Towards light we go.
See you soon.